Calgary is facing some of the very same problems being experienced in cities all across the country, especially when it comes to transit, namely decreased ridership, but increased reports of violence and open drug use. Now, in Calgary, we've witnessed a 47% decline in ridership between 2018 and last year. So about half as many people are riding the trains and the buses as they used to. During that same period of time, calls for police assistance have increased by 37%. So we have half as many riders and yet a third more calls for police assistance. Now, crime rates between 2021 and 2022, just on Calgary Transit, they have increased by 46%. Now, that's a lot of numbers, but it all adds up to a need for a safer transit system that's actually desirable and actually a viable solution for people who need to get downtown or anywhere across the city. So, the City of Calgary's come up with a plan. It's going to involve more outreach workers, more security guards, more transit officers, more police officers, and even transit ambassadors. They're going to be patrolling the line. There's going to be 3 hubs. One right here, Westbrook. Another one right here, downtown. And another one up here on the blue line at Whitehorn. Now, these stations don't necessarily see the most violence. They don't even have the most calls for assistance. But what they do have is easy access to other points along the line. Now, the goal is that every call for service can actually be reached within 7 to 10 minutes. Now, those are the same exact time periods that we're seeing for emergency calls outside of the transit line. So it is a very lofty goal, but is a goal that the city is aspiring to reach within the next couple of years. One thing that really struck me was the response times. I feel like this is going to be really challenging. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, in order to replicate that on a transit system.
You know what? It's not going to be easy. I know they've done the work on the logistics to make sure that they can execute on that 7-minute time. And yes, it's aggressive. But you know what? We've got a situation where people are feeling unsafe. And so we have stepped up the game.
But waiting 10 minutes for help while in an enclosed space with a potential threat, well, that doesn't cut it for some long-time commuters.
In 10 minutes, you could be stabbed or killed. There's been instances where there have been attacks and they can't show up in time.
Sherry is taking us through her morning routine, a drive to the C train, where she never knows what will happen.
Will I see somebody die again? Will I see somebody pull out their penis again? Will I see somebody OD? Will I see somebody inject themselves with whatever they're injecting? Or smoking meth crack on the train?
She wants more eyes on passengers and boots on the ground at every station.
Unfortunately, we can't put public safety at risk.
So why does response time matter? How bad is the drug use and violence on Calgary Transit? We delve into that tomorrow. Cristina Howorun, City News.